take the draw. Move. Check.
I hope you're having a wonderful Monday. If you are, please double check and make sure that you're subscribed to the channel. I would greatly, greatly, greatly appreciate it. I've got a full day of news, 6, maybe 7, maybe 147 videos for you today. Let's start out with Elon Musk now openly mocking Twitter's management on their own platform with a new meme, as it seems he's completely moved on from purchasing Twitter. Well, at least we think so. Some people are still holding on to hope, speculating that this was some sort of fourth dimensional chess move, which now, once the lawsuit begins, he's going to have to, like, Twitter's going to actually have to now disclose their actual bot data. I think one way or another, this is a $1 billion meme. I don't think that Elon really cares as much as maybe we thought he did, but I do think we're going to get some very, very, very interesting information from these court proceedings. I want to take a quick moment to say thanks to this video's sponsor, Private Internet Access. They have an absolutely massive sale going on right now, 82% off. It's open source. They have 24/7 customer support. If you're paying for Disney Plus or Netflix or any of these other streaming services, Hulu, there is a whole wide world of information and entertainment that you can unlock by using a VPN. There's a lot of things on the BBC player that I like to play or watch. There's that. Obviously, you can help with browse anonymously with private internet access as well. I'm going to leave a link in the description and pinned comment down below to the massive discount that's ending soon, so you're going to want to make sure you pick that up today. Elon Musk mocks Twitter's management on their own platform with bots meme over looming court showdown. Elon Musk took a victory lap by characteristically mocking Twitter management on their very own platform, following up on his intention to call off the $44 billion acquisition of the social media giants. In true Musk fashion, the entrepreneur posted a meme of him laughing at the thought that Twitter first rejected his advance before demanding he then follow through with it at all costs. In doing so, the company will now be forced to reveal what Musk believes is its most closely guarded secret, the real number of fake users. Quote, now they have to disclose the bot info in court, he tweeted on Sunday in a post that garnered 500,000 likes. It's nearly 700,000 now. And that's really could be his play all along. Think about this potential outcome. Elon goes to court, proves that their SEC provided bot account number of 5% is even 1% higher than what they say. Now, Elon believes that number may be as high as 50%. I suppose depending on the trends and topics that you're on, I could see that. You know, there's a lot of stuff with crypto and that space that has a lot of bots, but you know, the left has a lot of bots, but they're actually real humans. But this is what's interesting. Let's say hypothetically goes to court, it's like 7%, 6-7%, just a little bit higher than what they said. It could literally be the end of Twitter. They could get sued into oblivion, not only by shareholders for causing this deal to collapse by lying, but by every single advertiser that's ever spent money with them, or also by the SEC, which they've legally provided this number to them year after year after year. Whereas any normal company with usual governance procedures place would refrain from commenting publicly beyond regulatory filings as an ongoing legal dispute, the comments are classic Musk. While a $20 million fine imposed by the SEC for committing fraud in relation to his funding secured tweet is a lot of money for even the wealthy, it constitutes barely 1% of his $200 billion plus net worth that affords him the luxury of humiliating his opponents, in particular Tesla short sellers, and is not above locker room humor. Fans praised the post, arguing he outwitted Twitter's board in a game of four-dimensional chess the company didn't even know it was playing. That's exactly what I just said, right? Like, the deal falls apart. Now they have to provide the information anyway. And if he's relatively confident that it's higher than the 5%, he's going to get out of the deal. He's not going to have to pay he's not going to have to pay the billion, and it could absolutely destroy the company. Once Musk let CEO Parag Agrawal know how little he regarded the latter's lengthy thread explaining how he calculates bot metrics by dignifying it only with a smiling poo emoji. To fans, this irreverence and refusal to play by others' rules is a fundamental part of both his appeal and his success. If the deal's called off, it would mark the second time Musk backed out of an agreement with Twitter after he decided in April to forego an invitation to serve as the board in favor of suggestion by the co-founder, Jack Dorsey, to bid for the company outright. Musk needed cause to reasonably argue that he could renege on the signed contract on Friday. He provided in his legal claim, by his own reckoning, the number of economically worthless accounts on their platform far exceeds the 5% maximum that the company has reportedly stated. Quote, it appears that Twitter is dramatically understating the proportion of spam and false accounts represented in its user count, his lawyer wrote on Friday. Preliminary analysis by Mr. Musk's advisors of the information provided by Twitter to date caused Mr. Musk to strongly believe that the proportion of false and spam accounts included in their reported figures is wildly higher than 5%. Were Twitter to knowingly mislead investors, it would have picked a very poor time. Management had the perfect opportunity to air any dirty laundry when it posted first quarter results in late April, when it admitted to inadvertently inflating the number of users by 1.9 million since the fourth quarter of 2020 and revised them lower to 214.7 million. Within minutes of Musk's SEC filing landing on the Twitter website on Friday, Chairman Brett Taylor fired back. His board would hold Musk's feet to the fire by litigation if need be after the deal was signed in April to acquire the company, bots and all. Over the weekend, Twitter hired the law office's Wachtel Lipton, a well-known expert in Delaware jurisprudence, where the company is incorporated. Twitter shares fell 5.3% to $34 as of 2:45 a.m. Actually not sure how there. I saw everybody's kind of going down today. I saw the Tesla stock was down significantly too, which is weird because I thought I was supposed to believe that Twitter stock was only down because he had put this money at risk to fund his Twitter deal. But Twitter continues to drop. Tesla, I think, also did not look good when I looked at it earlier. Down $50 a share, nearly 7%. I don't know. You know, it's interesting. This is after Twitter hiring a top Delaware law firm to sue Elon Musk for pulling out a $44 billion bid to buy the social media platform. I legitimately believe he posted this meme of basically his fourth dimensional move, Chuck Norris playing chess, and then he said, "Chuckmate." So he, you know, it's interesting. Is he coping? Some people think he's just coping. I don't know. I legitimately don't know if this is just a cope or not. But with nearly 800,000 likes on this, it's, yeah, They said I couldn't buy Twitter. Then they wouldn't disclose bot info. Now they want to force me to buy Twitter in court. Now they have to disclose bot info in court. A lot of people lull. Watcher.guru saying 500 IQ play. 3-year Letterman coming in. Bill Gates didn't need to buy the computer just because he literally invented it. That's what great Americans do. Just like when Ben Franklin invented electricity, while President Gerald Ford invented the car before becoming our now greatest living president. Invent, don't buy. That's a lot of people not getting the joke there. There's a meme here of Elon sitting behind a trap with birdseed catching Twitter. Critical Drinker saying, well played. Jeff Tiedrich saying, imagine thinking this is how mature adults should act. Wah. This is how a mature adult should act. He's having fun. He answers to almost nobody. And I think that this play may actually be the fourth dimensional chess move that I think a lot of people are hoping it is. Because now they're going to have to disclose this information in court. They're not going to be able to obfuscate the data. They're not going to be able to like pretend and give them half truths. And the other thing is, it's going to be, you know, does he get the latest data? Like they need to give him the data from the time of purchase or like the last SEC filing. I noticed over the weekend there was a pretty big Twitter purge. By the way, if you're not following me, I'm at The Quartering on Twitter. I would love if you followed me today. If you don't use Twitter, I'm also on Gab and Getter and Truth Social. So, you know, I'm around. So if you use any of those, please do follow me. But it's going to be interesting if it's even a little bit higher than the 5%. I feel like this is a calculated risk by Elon, just because he's mad at Twitter. Like, could he go out there and buy Getter, buy Truth Social, not Truth Social, Getter or Gab? Sure, but I don't think he wants to run a social media company. I really don't. I think that he was only ever interested in taking Twitter down a peg and trying to get it, your math just misses no hits. Yeah, I don't know about that. It's hilarious to watch Elon Musk trolling Twitter on Twitter. I don't know if this was all part of his plan, but I'm thinking here's the SEC looking into this matter. They're blind. It's possible. We're going to have to wait and see how this shakes out. Make sure you click the red subscribe button down below. And if you haven't yet, pick up private internet access. The link will be in the description and pinned comment down below. Get yourself protected as well as getting access to infinitely more content than you get now. I hope you enjoyed this video. We'll talk to you again real soon.